Yo, 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 yo. This is another episode of First Class Podcast, man. It's your boy, E. Carter, the beer wonder himself. And I'm here with my man, CGO in the building.
It's good, brother.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Back again.
Yes, sir. So, we got a different look for y'all, man. Oh, I like that. We got a different look for y'all today, man. Trying to, always give y'all new and some different type of content, make things better for y'all. Hope y'all like it like this. If y'all like it like this, we might try to keep it rolling like this, not unless we ended up, getting a guest and then we can split screen and all of that. But welcome back, man. Another episode of our First Class Podcast, man. Grind Media Collective presents First Class Podcast.
Yeah.
What's up, though, bro? It's been a minute since our last show.
Man, chilling, feeling good, man. Glad to be back on the mic.
Right. Definitely, man. So like we always say, man, always make sure y'all drop y'all comments, concerns, man. Anybody that pop in, we're going to see them. That's Doc Foster. What's happening? Yes. Thank you. We trying to always switch it up, man. And as far as my apparel today, bro, I went straight Dayton zone today.
Yeah.
Straight Dayton zone, man. This is the snap, man. I got the snap from my man Flamborghini. Get with him. He definitely got snaps. He got trucker hats. He got clothes. He got all types of apparel, man. Go ahead and check him out. We're gonna try to get him in on probably the next show, so be on the lookout for that as well. And then the hoodie is from my man Crystal Original. I've had this for maybe about 2 or 3 years. So it's
a few years on that one. Man.
Yeah, so it's a 101. I'm gonna move the mic so maybe y'all can probably see it a little bit better. One of one. Woke up feeling very Dayton-esque today, if that's what it is. I don't know. but shit, man, if everything cool, you got any opening arguments or anything before we kick this mug off?
Nah, man, glad to be back. Flam, bro. When you come on the show, I definitely gotta get a couple hats from you, my boy. I'm gonna need some hats, man.
Facts, man. We got a hey comment. It just say a Facebook user, so I don't know who you is. You might need to go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, or just tag your name when you leave a comment. But whoever hey is, hey back to you.
Right. He.
But yeah, man. So we're gonna keep everything going. So if you're new to the show, man, we always try to start off with some type of a quote or words of encouragement or something to that effect. Oh, what's up, Bree? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. But so if you're new to the show, we always start off with some type of words of encouragement or some type of a quote. Today, I actually came across two. So the first one is anger is a sign that something needs to change. I'm gonna say that again. Anger is a sign that something needs to change. That popped out, man. One, because like within the last month or so, not with me, I've been fine, but it's been a lot of bad juju going on. Had to show some love. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a lot of bad juju going around, bro. Right. So, and a lot of people have been angry. And it's like, man, if you angry about something, that just kind of says, something needs to change. Whether it's you, whether it's the people that's around you, your setting, your circumstance, whatever the case may be, whatever you need to get to the heart of what's making you angry, and that is what needs to change, whether it's closure or whatever the case actually may be. But it's a sign that something needs to change. And then the other one, just because I've been getting a lot of stuff like this as well, just talking to people, man, and hearing from family and friends over the last month or so, man, you have to fight through some bad days to earn the best days of your life. And I brought that one up just because, man, a lot of people, you never know what somebody else is going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And everything is good, and then you hit a rock, you know what I'm saying? You hit a wall, and it's like, man, like I done made this so much progress, bro. Like it's gonna set me back. But instead of it setting you back, you gotta fight through those bad days. Because once you go through those bad times and those bad moments and fight through it and still stay consistent, you know what I'm saying? Then it might not be the best days of your life, but you're not gonna know unless you fight through them. So, uh, and both of those quotes kind of, you know what I'm saying? Those are anonymous quotes, by the way. Kind of went hand in hand to me, man. Those are both things that I've been like seeing, noticing, and hearing throughout the last couple of weeks. You know, people just been, you know, battling their own demons and everything like that. So, you know, take that with you, man. Anger is a sign that something needs to change, and you have to fight through the bad days to get the best days of your life. So, with that being said, man, we got a good show cooked up for y'all, man. We're going to talk about the double standards of body shaming, Will Smith, the basketball tournament, does money buy happiness, and I might throw in another one in there. Matter of fact, we're going to start off with that one first, just because we can get that over with.
Yeah.
This new generation of friends is trash. And the reason why
you gotta tell them why what you said.
Right, the reason why, man, is I was on TikTok, man. Last night. I was on TikTok last night, you know, just passing time by, man. And next thing you know, I seen a post where it's a group of friends, they're all out to eat, and one of them don't have no money. And they just everybody, they recording them, they laughing. Oh, he ain't got no money, so he can't get nothing to eat. Oh, we all got big platters over here. Look at him. He's salty. He like, what? Man, one, that'll be my last day being any of their friends. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
And then two, I'm gonna have to run the fair one with all of them if that's what it comes down to, you know what I'm saying? That's or right. Just, you know what I'm saying, unfriend them. But it's just a simple fact, like, who is teaching these kids that? Like, I know I'm being a different generation, but even when we was kids, like, don't get me wrong, we was all wild when we was younger, but that was never the MO. Like, if we sitting at the lunch table and I look over and see my man's like, ain't got no food, like, bro, you hungry? Like,
right.
Like, nah, bro, I ain't hungry. Like, bro, is you hungry, bro? Like, I ain't trying to clown you, bro. Like, I got some bread on me, bro. We can go right back in the lunch line or whatever. Like, and if you know, if anybody who remember me from high school, bro, I actually was one of the few people that had a tab with the lunch lady. Facts. Facts. I ran up the tab with the lunch lady. Every day, like, hey, look, I ain't got it today, but you know I'm good for it though. She's like, oh, okay, man, you know you're gonna get me in trouble. I'm like, I got you, I promise. But it's just a simple fact, like, and that was in high school and stuff like that. And even once we got out of high school, it was still the same type of love. Even to this day, it's still the same type of love. But that wasn't nothing that was taught to me. It was just being a genuine friend. Like, how can I call you my friend if I'm not gonna look out for you? Like, and I see it a lot of times through social media to where these kids, it's just they laughing at their people. Now, don't get me wrong, like, we all crack jokes and stuff at each other, but
not about no hunger. Like, you know what I'm saying? It could have been a situation where Cuz probably said it like, nah, I'm cool, bro. I ain't gonna go, bro. I ain't got it. They probably was like, yeah, bro, just come on, bro. We got it, bro. Tapped each other's like, oh yeah, we gonna clown him when we get there. Like, that's trash, bro. Like, real. And even if Cuz wanted to go with y'all, you know what I mean, or go with them, he wanted to go with them, and he ain't say nothing. When you figured out he ain't got no bread, you just not gonna let your mans eat y'all kids, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a grown man and he just leeching, he ain't got nothing to say. Like, he keep doing it over and over again. That's different. But you gotta leave that trash to the side, bro. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we don't do that. There's a lot of people that I know that I went to school with probably talk a whole lot of trash about the type of person I used to be, but I probably gave them $1 or $2 at lunchtime because they was hungry.
All right. Like my man S. Dot, man, he just said, everything is content, and most people are ready for the jokes that come that come up. Now, I mean, I agree with that. I do, but like, cause you know, even back in the day before all the social media stuff, because the thing is, me and Siege, we went to school together. We graduated together. So he was in radio and TV. You feel me? So they used to come around with the school cameras, and I used to just do stuff just for content. Like, bruh. So he's like, bro, I need something. He give me something, bro. I'm like, all right. I was actually wanting to like eat my food like a regular person, but let me shove this pizza in my mouth in two bites or something. Let me break dance in the hallway. I get that it's content, but I just feel like that type of content is pushing out bad vibes and people are just running with it. Like, don't get me wrong, that's what I'm saying. Like, we all had jokes. Like, if we friends, we joking around, we clown each other's fits and stuff like that before. But if we're going out, then we don't, you know what I'm saying? It was a different type of code. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying you personally, Siege, but just for an example, since you here.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we going out, we young, you know what I'm saying? We about to go out, go to a little party or something. Everybody fit straight. Let's just say your fit not straight. I might clown you at the house, but before we go, like, hold on, nah, bro.
Put
like,
this on, bro.
Throw this off, bro. Like, nah, that ain't gonna fly. You know what I'm saying? And then once we get out, I ain't gonna be like, yeah, bro. You see my man's over there? Yeah, he getting it off in Nietzsche or my, you know what I'm saying? That's telling my age a little bit. My South Pole, man, you know, like bro. Them shoes, bro. I mean, ain't even his shoes, bro. Like, and that's what it is, bro. Like, these kids is doing all this shit for clout, like walking around with money, like, bro. You get this is your parents' money. And my thing is, man, I refuse, bro. If I see any of my nieces or my daughter, well, my youngest is 5, so you know she got time. But even if I catch her laughing at somebody because they have less than or don't have what she got, I'm whooping ass, like off dribs. Like, all right, cool. You got nothing coming to you right now but an ass whooping. And that friend that you was talking about is gonna get all your cheese and everything. Like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just not the way we rock, man. If we say if you friends with somebody, you friends with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, over time, sometimes bridges get burnt and all of that. But the type of person I am, I'm never gonna clown you because for lack of what you have. You know what I'm saying? Because even me growing up, I didn't have the, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't walking around in J's and all. I had to get what my parents could provide. You know what I'm saying? I had to make what I had work for me. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't hanging around. But we also used to swap clothes. We swap clothes like hotcakes back in the gym. Oh, hold on. We got another one from S. Said bad vibes is what gets you numbers. Unfortunately, I hate it. Nah, that's facts. That's real shit.
We was just talking about another incident before this. It ain't on topic, but how somebody disrespected the grave site, bro, just off trying to come up and be a rapper. What it seemed like to me. So you're right, bro. Like, it is just bad vibes get you a lot of content, something for people to talk about. Unfortunately, bro, like that stuff don't bring you happiness neither. So like people who going around clowning people, or the same people who was clowning us or whatever when we was in school or getting out of school and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that I know used to say all type of stuff about me back in the G, and I see them out, bro. And they be, bro, y'all hiring? Y'all doing this? Y'all doing that? I'm like, yeah, we is, bro. Like, we is hiring. You got a felony? Yep. Dang. All right. My bad, bro. We ain't hiring felons.
Right.
We ain't the job that's hiring felons. We dealing with people's, you know what I'm saying, personal information and all that. So they're not gonna do it. But if that person needed a job and we were hiring felons, I still would have gave him an app.
Yeah, facts.
And I still would have been like, hey, like, check him out, bro. See if he a good worker or not, and put him on, because I know him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That stuff that's back in the G. And you know what I'm saying? I still consider people like that my people if they ain't do nothing, you know what I'm saying, all the way out the way. But
my thing is, I think it go beyond content too. That's that, man. I think, like, yeah, now everybody got a phone in their hand. So of course, everything is content worthy. Everything. You know, you when you showing love for somebody, they posting it. When you not showing love, it's posted. You know what I'm saying? When you giving somebody praise, they posting it. When you tearing somebody down, it's getting posted. You know what I'm saying? So I think everything is open to be content worthy at this point, just because everybody has a camera phone in their hand. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with you. Like, it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna do something out of kindness, there's no need to be posting that. Like, if you got you an extra burger, man, go past the homeless, man, you don't need to post that you feeding the homeless. If you give somebody a couple extra dollars, you don't need to post that you giving somebody extra dollars. Now, if it's your family and it's their birthday and you trying to show them some love and all right, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can get that to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a video memory of the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. But everything else, like, nah, man. And it's just these generation of friends, how I put it, or lack thereof. It's just like I just see it too much. You know what I'm saying? Between guys, girls, and everything. But if it is more than just further than just content, man, I think the parents at home, bro, check your kids, bro. Check them, bro. Because the thing is, for me, it wasn't nothing that my mom or my dad or my aunts and uncles had to tell me, like, hey, when you get friends, don't, when you start hanging out with your friends, don't clown them. Don't, if they need something to eat, you should help them. Like, nah, like that was something that they never taught me. Like, they didn't have to teach me that. What they did tell me is do unto others as you want done to yourself. Like, if you sitting there hungry and you kicking it with your friends, would you want them to, toss you a bone or something like that? Hell yeah. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing for bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's times where like, hey, E, bro, we about to go out to the club, bro. You trying to go? Like, nah. Like, it's cool, bro. I didn't have to pay bills. I didn't, you feel me? Like, I'm strapped. Like, all my money tied up, bro. Like, I wish I could. Like, man, I'm up this week, bro. Ain't nobody asked you nothing, bro. Come through. Like, all right. You sure? Like, yeah.
But that's the other part of it too, bro. Like, if we say you up, like the next question, be like, bro, I ain't ask you that, bro. Is you trying to go or not? Yeah, I'm trying to slide. We don't go to the place and then be like, yeah, I'm taking care of my man's. He on my tab. Nah. Stop at the ATM.
Pass my man.
Grab some bread. You know what I'm saying? Hand my man the bread, like, this you, my guy. Right. You have a good night. If we split up, you have a good night. Call me when you ready to dip.
Right.
If we separate.
But the thing is, man, like, I just felt like, man, we actually cut from a different cloth, man, because the way we at, bro, like, one, everybody has their own individual image to uphold. But I think by this time, man, the people that I hang with or consider brothers or that I'm around, we have a certain image to uphold as a unit as well. You know what I'm saying? So shit, now if we can't get to an ATM, then hey, look, this is my tab. Me and such is on this tab. All right, cool. Let's roll. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, hey, bro, just go up there. Tell her put it on my tab, bro. I already told her. You know what I'm saying? Told the bartender. We got the tab, and everybody else, you just got to say the name. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So that's just the way we always rock. And it's a lot of people that don't rock that way. You know what I'm saying at all? Whether it's stuff that they probably was taught, man. Because like I said, for us, it wasn't like we all had to sit down and was like, hey, man, from now on, every time we go out, if somebody ain't got no, it's just something that we automatically did. Like damn, bro. I'm not about to, like, one, I did it because I'm like, bro, I'm not about to be handing you money all day, for one. And then for two, it's like, if you trying to get at a chick or, or whatever, and she see me handing you some bread so you can go get it, like, now we got to make up something like, oh, bro, he owed me that. You know what I'm saying? Will we do that? Yeah, I'll do that. Like, man, man, we had a bet earlier, man. He had to run me my cheese.
Like, damn, my bad, bro. I forgot, huh?
Right. Like, I first, like, yeah, bro. Like, damn, man. Remember, I owed you 40, right? Like, what? Yeah, bro. Remember that earlier, bro? I lost the bet, bro. They're gonna have 40 I owe you, bro. I'm gonna get it back, bro. We're gonna double it up next time. Like, but that's just the type of way we rock, bro. Like, but everybody don't rock like that. Hold on, we got another comment. Pull this up. Like with me, if I got the bread to eat, man, I think I need glasses.
I see what he said. He said, like me, if I got the bread to eat and a homie don't, and I don't have enough for both, we both ain't eating. Facts. We both hungry, bro. That's 100,000% what we saying.
Or I'm gonna get this one meal and we gonna split it. We splitting it, bro. We got one burger.
We gonna get that motherfucker to go, and then we gonna split that motherfucker in the car and keep on with the mission.
Yeah, like, hey, like, listen, bro.
Hey, you facts though.
Like, man, I can get a large, but matter of fact, we might as well supersize it, bro. It's just me and you. Supersize it. Supersize that thing and give me a courtesy cup. And we out.
Hey, that's how done did it though. Done did that
for real.
For real.
But nah, man, we gotta switch that up, man. That shit is terrible, bro.
I gotta explain one more thing, bro. The way I look at it is, bro. So like, I always tell people that I meet, bro. You know, they be like, "Why you so this way?" or "Why you so nice?" or "Why you so this?" And I'll be like, "Listen, I ain't no crab in the bucket, bro. Like y'all could be crabs in the bucket, and you know what I mean, and keep climbing and snatching each other down. But if I got to stand on my brother's shoulders for a minute to get out, two crabs out the bucket, then just one crab out the bucket, somebody you can chill with, enjoy success with. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you climb and get out the bucket? Now you want to chill with different crabs, bro. Like somebody, as they say, wasn't shooting in the gym with you. That's lame. Like,
right.
Like now let me go over here to this person because they got what I was trying to get. Now I want to be on their level. They could be a complete asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts.
Like that's just being an idiot for real. Like that's just the way, you know what I'm saying, how I feel.
Man, I agree. Well, pushing on, but I just had to get that one off my chest. Double standards of body shaming. Like a lot of things happen between those two co-hosts, man. Shout out to y'all know her. She was on the show as Blessed. Shout out to her, and also condolences and send up your prayers for her. Well, I'm gonna just say this. I apologize if this rubbed you the wrong way, but I'm sending it with love. She did have a death in her family, but she also welcomed new life, all within the same like couple days or weeks or whatever, kind of ending together. So, not really a shout out to her, but you know, blessings up for her, prayers for her that she get through, you know, a new blessing and these tough times that she's going through as well. But it was a topic that we had for the morning show, man. And of course, as everybody know, we kind of had to stop the morning show just because times and schedules and, you know, everybody got a lot of things going on. And it was just the double standards of body shaming, bro, because it's annoying, bro. Like, and everybody know, like, you know, man, I'm on social media, bro. I got Facebook, I got a Twitter, I got Snapchat, I got Instagram, I got TikTok. Whatever's out there and popular, I damn near got it. You know what I'm saying? Just one, to keep up with the times. Two, just in case my children get on it. So that way I'm like, hey, dad already got an account. Add me so I can see what you're doing. And three, just to see what's going on, man, because stuff be funny. But the one thing I always see is how warped these young girls is. When I say young girls, I'm talking about I'm taking from maybe 20 to 27. 20 to 27. They so warped, bro, and stuff. And it's like, and I be seeing just guys, young guys between the same age range, calling them out on the bull. And there's a double standards of body shaming. So people saying, oh, there is no double standards. I know it might be a lot of ladies. If y'all are watching, please drop a comment. Please, I definitely want to hear from you. So the double standards is this. So you go up. I seen like I said on social media, they doing these like little live interviews or live little, maybe you can call them podcast snippets, or I just call them interviews where they're just walking and talking to people with their phone in public. You know what I mean? Asking them questions and stuff. And they're like, all right, hey, what's your type? Oh, for me, I need about 6'4", nice, body shape, tall, this. Yeah. All right. You know, and then on the vice versa, what's your type? Well, I think she need to be like bang, bang, bang. I like them slim, this, that. Oh, why you gotta shame all the big girls? Like, what? Why you shaming all the big guys? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a double standard. If a guy says what he likes in a woman, and she don't fit that criteria of what he likes, now all of a sudden it's body shaming.
Yeah.
Like, no, but you can body shame a man all day, like, he's short, or he too skinny, or he too damn, like anything like that, and the man's supposed to just take it like, no. And chicks wonder why now guys don't just come up and talk to him like back in the day. Like, no, what, you is not about to crucify me to my face, and I'm not gonna cuss you out. Like, look at you like, bro, this has been like that since the beginning of time. Like, hey, sweetie, can I buy you a drink? They look at you like this. I'm okay. Like, bitch, what? Like, what?
But you know what? The identifier with the key is if you was to pull out a wad of money, and this ain't for everyone, but if you was to pull out a wad of money, they'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, you can buy me one. Like, nah. I remember I was doing this podcast. I was producing a podcast for these ladies up in Akron or whatever, or Cleveland or whatever they stay. I don't remember exactly where they stayed at, but somewhere close to where I stay currently. At least 20 minutes within range. But anyway, that's not important. I was you know how I get tangled up with the facts. But anyway, I tangled up in interpreting the facts, not that they aren't facts. But anyway, see, case in point. But anyway, I was producing a podcast and I was driving a Lexus, right? And the Lexus wasn't like I paid $35,000 for no Lexus, right?
The Lex bubble though.
But I was driving a Lexus. And like I said, I didn't pay full sticker price. Like I got it on the cheap. You know what I'm saying? Mother and father-in-law had one. They was trying to get rid of it. I bought it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like I was out here balling. But she saw the Lexus, like, hey, well, she was like, can we go to the store? So I'm like, can we go to the store? Like, is you driving? Like,
right.
I'm like, I just drove here. I don't want to drive. She's like, nah, let's drive. Like, you drive. So I was like, all right, I'll drive. You know what I mean? This is before she even knew I was driving. So we get in the car. She's like, dang, that's nice. Let me have it when you get rid of it. This and that. I'm like, no.
And negative Batman.
And just because somebody's driving something, you don't know where they got it, how they got it, you know what I'm saying? Or nothing like that. Like I'm not you know what I'm saying? I'm not this dude out here making no bread, but the conversation was different. You know what I'm saying? When you get in the car versus before the car.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like people look at me now. When I go to the bars and stuff, bro, you think I'm about to go buy? First off, this might even be a whole rant that I ain't even about to go all the way through right now. But you think I'm about to go spend all this $200 on some shoes, $50, $60 on some jeans, $20, $30, $40 on a shirt, $20, $30, $40 on a hat, so I can go out for one night to look good for what? Like, for what? And then I wash it, and then now I can't wear it no more because it's tarnished or messed up or whatever, or I gotta pay dry cleaning for it. That's stupid. It's a bad investment. Why the hell would I do that? But anyway, that's just my opinion. So why would I do that? And so
I don't do that, but I do like the dress.
I know people who do too. And I'll be like, for what? So I go in there looking like this.
I like to dress a little nice.
And they assume, oh, well, he broke.
Well, it all depends on where I'm going to. Like if we literally like case in point, for example, like tonight, which we're gonna probably get into a little bit later. But if we go out to go watch these games somewhere tonight, like one, I'm taking this hoodie off. You got me messed up. One that's all white. One that's all white. I only pull this out for special occasions. To be all the way real. Like, to be honest, I'm probably about to wear it maybe 3 more times, and then I'm about to frame this joint up, for real. But I'm wearing sweats, man. And I agree with what you're saying but at the same time, like, you know, back in the day when we used to hit the Oregon, like, yeah, we used to, you know what I'm saying?
My fresh time, most times where I got fresh, but that was mostly high school.
But you still get dug in whatever apparel you already have. Like, and just to, you know, kind of piggyback on what you're saying, I'm not going to go buy something for one night.
Well, not even just that, because you might wear it again. But the point I'm trying to get to is that I'm like, just so I'm gonna say this last point, then I'm gonna bring it around back to the body shaming, because it's more shaming. What I'm talking about now is more umbrella shaming, because you ain't got a car, you ain't got no bread, or you too fat, you too skinny. So they automatically assume that because you ain't got one of they or two of their criteria, that you ain't the type of person that they want to be with. So that's what I'm getting to eventually. But right now I'm saying is that why would I do all that for what? So I can get in the door with how many ever shallow women. And then you got to realize too, like, whatever you do to get somebody, you got to do to keep them. You know what I'm saying? On a certain level. So if I'm dressing fresh and I'm portraying that I got all this bread and I'm spending all this bread, then I got to keep doing it. So why would I portray something that I'm not or do something that I'm not so that I could keep you? So that's number one, or number two, I guess. And then number three is that what I was trying to get to is that the shaming go deeper, because you know what I'm saying? Like you're saying, you're exactly right. Or you too fat, or you too skinny, or you too this, or you too that. But then at the end of the day, I just want a man who love me. I just want a man who do this. Or for men, I just want a woman who do this. I just want to do that. But you narrowing the gap of what you can get because you closing it in on attributes.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, man. Like, we all had them times, bro. Like, when I growing up, no lie, bro. Light skin, long hair. Light skin, long hair, athletic body for me. Because my thing was, I'm dark skinned. I'm like, man, me and of course it's childish because I was a child when I thought this. I'm like, me and another dark skinned girl together, man, that baby gonna be black as hell. Like, I'm like, hell nah, nope, not me. Let me get a light skinned chick and they can balance out. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, but that was like middle school and like freshman, sophomore year, somewhere around there. But then the older I got, man, and I started noticing that shit, beauty didn't have any bounds, man. You know what I'm saying? It was like, all right. And then I noticed this early. I stopped saying she cute for a dark-skinned girl or she cute for a big girl. Like, no, like just because you big does not level out how cute or beautiful or sexy that you are. You know what I'm saying? If you cute, you just cute.
Or what if you get with somebody, bro, and you sitting in the room with them and you like, oh, they big, I ain't talking to them. And then you vibe out with them, and then you realize like, oh, this is supposed to be my person, but now I can't go back on what I said because I said that I don't mess with big people. Now you's an idiot. Like, because now you don't even want to go.
Better renege.
Now you don't even want to go back on your word on some word on a word that you said beforehand because you don't want to mess with nobody big, but you missing out on your person. You stupid.
Yeah, you better.
That's just what it is.
You better renege, young fella.
Man, you better get your person, man. Whoever your person is, you better get it.
But look, I'm gonna take this body shaming to another level real quick. Hear me out, dude. All right, now listen. So
facts. I'm gonna take a sip while I'm hearing you.
Oh, facts. It's ways worthy of a sip because I'm probably about to get.
You about to say some bullshit.
I'm about to say some shit though. But whatever, bro. It's all factual information. Like, you know, I'll hit me in my inbox if y'all got something to say about it. Hold on. Well, we got a comment first.
Well, let's see. Like, hold on, y'all need to focus.
S. Foster, he said, some be too focused on the outside and will let their prototype treat them bad. And the people that would treat them good won't give them a chance. Facts. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's basically what we're saying. Now, check me out. Hear me out. You too, S. Hear me out on this.
I'm about to have to set him back straight after this.
Nah,
go ahead, bro.
I swear it's facts. I swear it's facts. I swear it's facts. All right, so it's, dudes, they come across as men do all the body shaming. We be body shaming women. Oh, no, nah, I don't mess with big girls. Da, 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 da. In reality, women body shame themselves.
All right.
Right. So, okay.
Right,
okay. Now, this is how so. Because when it comes to a dude, if we ugly, we just ugly. You feel me? We get a cut. You can't change your face, my G. You can't change nothing about your appearance. Besides, if you chubby and you want to lose weight, you got to work out. Mm-hmm. Ain't no BBLs for no dudes. If it is, it ain't known. You feel me? You got chicks out here if they want longer eyelashes, they get them freaking cumbrellas. If they want longer hair, they go buy some weave. If they want a flatter stomach and got some money to pay for it and a fatter ass, they go get a BBL and pay for it just so they can get snatched up. They put on tons and cake on makeup. They put all this false stuff because they're ashamed of their body. So the body shaming really is coming from yourself. You know what I'm saying? But then you got the women that be like, oh no, it's all body positivity. All right, cool. But now when a guy say, hey man, hang that fupa out. And they're like, oh my God, he coming at me. Like, no, girl, I like it. What are you talking about? Like, oh, you grab my stomach. Like, don't do that. Like, why? I like what you got. Like, where are you trying to hide the honey pot? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude,
I never heard nobody say that.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm just like, but you know, because as a man, we can't do that.
It's another level to it, another layer to it, though.
But just real quick though, because as a man, can't be like, man, I wish I had longer hair. I mean, they do got the little man lace fronts now, but a lot of real niggas ain't doing that. Man.
I'm going Bob, bro.
But you feel me though? But I'm just saying, like, if I want longer hair, then what I gotta do? Grow my hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted longer hair, so now I got locks. I had to. I'm 2 years in the boot. This is a 2-year process right here. Hey, check me out. But anyway, but other than that, I can't do too much. Like, oh, okay, if I want facial hair, like, you know, it's other little stuff that help guys grow facial hair and stuff like that, but you have to do it. It's not changing who you are or who you can be. Like, chicks get mad off of I remember for a time they was getting mad off of hatfish. They was calling it hatfish, to where a guy throwing a hat. Oh man, he look cute. I'm gonna use you for example because it's funny. Like, if you throw on a snap or fit it right now, like, oh snap, hey, you take that mug off. And like, hey, my man just going by.
Like, hey, that boy had a whole straight line across his head.
But then the thing is, flipping in reverse, bro. They get mad at us, bro, because they'll do the same thing. They mad over a hat. But no, you putting on a whole wig front, my G. A whole wig front. So, all right. So, like you said, what you do to get them, you got to do to keep them.
Thanks.
So that means every day you got to get up, throw on all this stuff, man, before you meet up. And then next thing you know, you move in with a chick, right? Move in with a chick. Everything good. I mean, she bad, cuz she got that Brazilian joint, bro. She always looking good. Now you see her on a Tuesday morning before your coffee, and she looking butchered in the mug. You like, whoa. Where your hair go? Where, you know what I'm saying? Where all of this go? Now it look like you the superficial one. Like, oh my God, I thought you loved me for me. Like, you didn't even love yourself for yourself. You putting on all this stuff, doing all these things to make yourself look like somebody else instead of loving yourself. And then you want to go out here and point the finger at men, saying men body shame.
That's 100.
To be honest, men is the most loving and non-judgmental people on the earth. I think, just because they do got fake beards. Yeah, dudes is getting fake beards now.
Hey, bro. I swear to God, bro, I've been going in on that for years, bro. Oh, the fake hair, the fake beards for dudes, bro. I am not a fan, bro, as you can clearly see. But whatever, bro.
Hey, but sometimes I'm like, but don't get me wrong, bro. If I was young, like, let's just say, like, man, I started thinning, or I didn't have what I wanted to have early, and I see all these chicks doing it, bro. If I had it and I can get it off, bro, I promise, bro, I'll do it.
I wouldn't, bro. I'm not walking around here with no AstroTurf on my face, bro. I'm sorry.
I'll do it for one reason only. Like, I'll take mine off if you take yours off.
You childish. You would. You would do that.
You show me yours, I'll show you mine.
But real talk, bro. Let's talk about this real quick. Or let me bring this up real quick. This is another thing too, because I think women see, like you said, what type of people that they want. Oh, I want this guy, or I want an NBA player. I want to do with the bread, and then they look on TV and they say dudes with the bread with these girls with, you know what I'm saying, with bodies like they trying to go get. So then they try to go get the bodies, you know what I'm saying, that they see, but they don't realize like okay, like, so, like, that's cool. They got that or whatever, but you don't got it. So if somebody messing with you, they messing with you. Like,
right.
You don't got to go out and be, like you said, be somebody else. I tell my women all the time when I went, I'm like, hey, listen, you think I should wear makeup? No. You think I should do my hair long or short? however you want to wear it, bro. Like it's your hair. Wear it how you want to wear it.
Like, don't get me wrong, man. It's certain things that I'm a fan of, and there's certain things that I'm not. Like, on one hand, I'm not a huge fan of short hair. I'm not. And that's always been me. Now, if you get in, you rock it, I'll be like, hey, that look good on you.
Yeah.
When I say I don't like short hair, I remember back in the day, moms was like, babe, I'm about to cut all my hair off. I'm like, don't you do it. You better not do it.
He probably was like, I'm gonna grill you.
Facts. I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna serve
grill you. Moms, bro.
And she came in with the high and tight. Like the curls on top. You remember how she interacted? So I'm like,
Mom's got it off, bro.
I'm like, all right, bro. I'm like, you getting it off. So now that you see it, does it look better? I'm like, yeah, I'm just not a fan of it, bro. I'm like, all right, Mom, but you getting it off. Same thing with my wife. My wife said she wanted to cut her hair off. I'm like, show me a picture of what you're trying to do. I'm like, and then at the end of the day, it's still, like you saying, like, whatever makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't live your life doing everything that I want you to do because it makes me happy. You still your own person at the end of the day.
Now, if you on some trash though, I'm gonna tell you on some trash. But your hair, like
my thing,
I care about that for.
My thing is I care. The only thing as far as hair with me is that now I have never and this is a hill I'll die on. I am not a fan of the weave and the wigs. I'm not. Now, certain hairstyles, I get that you might have to add some weave to. That's cool. That's not all the time. I get it. But when you can't I just got these tracks laid, Nah, man, if you don't show your natural freaking hair, like even if you perm it out, like it's still your hair. Like just take care of what you got. Now I know it's all different types of diseases and and alopecia. Did I say that right?
Yeah, said it right.
And we're gonna get into that a little bit later too. You got all these different type of diseases and stuff like that out here. But at the same time, man, you gotta that's what I'm saying. As a guy, we have no choice but to love who we are. If it's something we're gonna change, we have to change it physically. If you don't like if you too skinny and you want to get swole, then you got to hit the gym. If you on the chunky side and you want to slim down or tone up, then you got to hit the gym. You got to start eating better. You got to switch up your diet. You got to put in this work to do the things. And the funniest thing I seen, just still on body shaming, man, it was this guy, bro. He was pissed off, bro. He went on the whole rant on TikTok, bro. He said when he was young, they hit him with he was fat. He was a little chunky.
Mm-hmm.
And he was hollering at, he was trying to holler at some chicks and stuff like in school and all of that. And he was chunky. And they used to be like, nah, you cool, but you just a little too, I like a man that's a little more athletic and da 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 da. So he like, all right. Took it personal. Got in the gym. Then now he started hollering at the chicks. Now he too cheesel. Now they like dead bods. He like, bro, what did I miss? Bro? Like, you told me I started hitting the gym hard because this is what y'all like.
Because they don't know what they want.
Then I hit it hard. Now you telling me if I lose a 6-pack and start drinking beers and stuff all day, every day, so I could have just stayed how I was. You're like, you know what? And I was rolling, but I'm like, bro, it's facts though. And that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. Everybody likes what they like. Yeah, and that's perfectly fine, and that's understandable. But I think as men, at least the men I know, I can't speak for everybody. Most men that I come across, it's non-judgmental. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a time when we was young to where, yeah, of course, I'm judging the shit out of you.
We try to grill you out everywhere we can grill you.
Facts, we don't care. We don't care.
Your phone screen crack,
right.
Like, whatever we can say, bro.
Like you got to be like, hey, let me put it in the light so I can see you having. But at the same time, like the older it gets, it's just like, all right, well, all right, cool. You big. Like, do you want to lose weight? Like, no, you know what I'm saying? Do you want to get smaller? Like, you don't have to want to be skinny to be healthy. And all healthy people are not skinny. You know what I'm saying? I know people bigger than me that are healthier than me. You know what I'm saying? Don't drink, don't smoke, eat right. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. Like, just because you got big bones, you got big bones. Like, love yourself for, like, all of this to be said is, one, stop the double standards. And when I say stop the double standards, I'm talking about the women's. Because y'all want y'all cake and to eat it too. Y'all want to snatch your body up and get all this cosmetics done and all of this just so you can look a certain way. And then as soon as the guy that you're looking towards or looking for, or the guys that you like, ain't liking you and they got something to say, now he's shaming. But at the same time, you got that same preference. You still want the 6'6" NBA athletic bod type dude. You know what I'm saying? Some chicks, hey, they like a dad bod. So for the athletic dude that like you, that feel like you body shaming him. Like, he like, man, I worked hard on my body. Like, I take care of my body. You don't, but you not messing with me because I don't have a dad bod?
Thanks.
Like, what? Like, really? Like, everybody, like, the double standards got to get out the way. Now, don't get me wrong. You like what you like. But at the end of the day, man, that's not a reason to actually dismiss somebody. Now, if you get the chance and talk to somebody and be like, all right, this ain't my speed. All right, cool. Then it ain't my speed. Now, 9 times out of 10, the visuals is what usually attracts somebody to somebody else. You don't look at somebody and be like, you know what, she ain't that bad, but let me get to know her mind. You be like, hey, yeah, she cute. Hey, that's my speed. Let me go holler.
Yeah, facts.
We got another comment real quick. All right, I ain't got no type, Rayshman. Hey, I'm gonna post it up so they can see it. Hey, facts though. I mean, of course, I'm married, but I'm pretty much the same way, man. Like, I don't discriminate. Like, even before I got married, it was, you can be slim, you can be medium, you can be a little chunky, you can be fluffy. I like my fluffies. You can be a BBW. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter if you cute and if you cute, you cute. If you beautiful, you beautiful.
Can you bring me some goddamn peace from the world? Can you do that? Can we do that? Can we talk about that? Like, why was he talking about? We're talking about your body and you want to get butt lifts and shit. Can you bring me some peace? Can you buy that? Bring that to the table.
Facts. But yeah, man, stop all that body shaming, man. We gotta switch it up, man.
Real quick though, if somebody try to body shame me, bro, it has been said to me before, like, oh, you fat now? I'll be like, tell me something I don't know, motherfucker. Like, can you bring a new insult to the table?
Like, I do got mirrors in my house. Like,
all right. Oh, I'm supposed to go home. No, I gained so much weight. Oh my God, I can't get any women. Oh, girl, get out of here. Tell me something I don't know.
We in now. We in there now.
Right.
Just like I was mad when these chicks started falling in love with guys with beards and salt and pepper hair. And when I said that shit pissed me off. Bro. I'd have had salt and pepper hair since I was 14. My God, I'd had a beard since I was 16. Well, 17. But still, I'm like, man, what the? Oh, you look a little too old. Like, bitch, we the same age. No, you look like you could be my dad. Like, man, what? All right. Now it's like, oh man. I'm like, as soon as sometimes I make a little post. I'm thinking about dyeing my hair. Post, but like, no, don't dye your hair. I wish I had a man who had salt and pepper hair. But man, shut up. Get out of here with all of that. Whatever.
Yeah, busy with that. I'm like, all right.
I found the woman who accepted me for who I was. You know what I'm saying? With my salt and pepper bearded young ass. Facts. Like
what a man, you still not getting no.
My thing is, if I was single now, somebody was like, "Well, you ain't got no car." Which year you want to pick from? I done had a car since I was 17.
Maybe I want to walk today.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is like, man, look, I'm on a different venture in life right now. Right now, the car don't define me. Well, don't you think? No, I didn't have a car. No. Have you? When did you have a car? I had a car from 17. How old am I now?
Start meeting up with women like
I'm 34 now, right?
Yeah.
So I had a car from I had a car from 17 to like 33.
I mean, you still got one.
I mean, but
yeah, you still got one.
I mean, I got yeah. All right, whatever. I do got one, but it ain't. But you know what?
But you don't primarily use it.
But you know what I'm. You know what I'm trying to say. And then I even got one that still. Damn, we're gonna move on. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the meat and potatoes of the week. The meat and potatoes of the week, man. And personally, I know how me and Siege both actually feel about this. To be honest, we're really doing this for y'all, to be all the way real. One could just trend in some meat and potatoes, man. And I know I've seen a couple people want to know how we think about the situation. So, man, well, I am. Smack the shit out you, not playing. Will Smith and the Oscars, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to have an incident on air because we got this behind me, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I wanted to have a live incident. Like,
nah, I ain't Chris Rock, nigga. I will bob and weave.
The content. That's what we're talking about.
All right, so when I slip that mug and come back,
we should have accident. Then we gotta knock something out to where it be like. Then we gotta unplug.
All right, so my thing
come back on. Like,
do you want to sacrifice your mic for that? Because I ain't sacrificing mine. I'm not sacrificing my mic,
man, for the content, bro. It's whatever. I'll buy. Nah, I'm just playing. We ain't doing that, bro.
I'm not sacrificing.
I'm
not sacrificing my mic for that.
I would, but not for that. Not for a scrap.
I mean, look, you got the whole everybody over here. You okay?
Yeah,
you all right?
I'm cool, bro. It ain't touching me, bro. I'm good.
It ain't the sports show.
True. All right, I'll leave it alone. It ain't the sports show.
Now, if it was, and we would swap. I would sit right there, even though this is my seat, but still, you know.
But continue on. Slap the shit out of Chris Rock.
Nah, my thing is this, man. So, all right, I didn't really watch the Oscars. I always catch the highlights and shit, and then I seen it. I'm like, oh shit, he smacked. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. First initial, I'm like, oh, that's fake. I'm like, oh, that's fake. Low key, bro. To be all the way real, I still think it was fake, but it wasn't. I mean, it still could be, but I don't think it was. Just for everything that went conspired afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Do I feel like Will Smith is wrong? Yes and no. I feel like he's wrong because I feel like he's the type of man that should have been able to handle that situation better. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely not just as an actor, but just as a person, man. He's an influential person, and I think that he's the type of guy like, and you know, I got a whole full week of all this extra stuff to see all these different details and different views come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to speak, is the thing is that that him and Chris Rock then talked on a personal level about the same situation. You know, I guess it was brought up 2016, 2018, and they've even talked about it behind the scenes, like, hey, listen, I'll get you a comedian, bro, and all of that. You doing your job, but I don't like you keeping my wife and my family's name in your mouth with your jokes, especially when you're on national TV and hosting and all of this and all of that. Could you please stop? And then he did it again. Was the joke harmless? Yes, the joke was harmless, but at the same time, that's that man's wife. Now, we all know about the entanglements, and everybody be like, oh, well, he ain't slap August. Man, one is still a difference. You want him to go seek something out? Like, they got an open relationship, and August Alsina just decided to bring this shit up and make the shit world news. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was on the red talk table or the red table talk, whatever it's called, looking like he was about to cry. A big meme out here. But the thing is, bro, one thing we got to stop doing is using black males' pain as a joke.
That's 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sad face crying memes or none of these white actors and they vulnerable moments. Wasn't no jokes about Johnny Depp.
Facts.
Wasn't no jokes about Johnny Depp. Wasn't no jokes about Britney Spears. It was all free Britney and all this shit. You know, we hear something about Will Smith, it's all jokes and laughing kikis. Now I know as far as a culture, you know, we always laugh before we cry. I get it. I get it. I'm black. So, you know, we'll laugh before we cry. But man, at the end of the day, man, y'all, we gotta stop that overall. Now, I ain't gonna lie. If something's funny, it's fucking funny, and I'm gonna laugh. But at the end of the day, bro, we definitely gotta stop doing that. But it was basically, long story short, it was something that led up to this. I don't think it was the actual joke itself, like, oh, because what he said was from the other. He said, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Meaning, this is not the first time. It's not. You know what I'm saying? So it's a buildup. But then also on the flip side of this, I feel like Jada should have been a better woman than what she was in that situation. Your man was nominated for an Oscar. He done waited his whole life, acting and everything, to win an Oscar. And he won one. But the thing was, he was nominated for one. And you see, what did you think he was about to go up there and do? Give him a hug, talk to him in his ear? Nah.
The second angle that they had showed, it was a new video that came out from behind her. And somebody, I guess, got it on their phone and they released it or whatever, where she didn't even look at him. Like, he said it, he did his laugh or whatever, and then it looked like he was like, and then got up, walked up there, slapped him, and then Jada like kneeled her head to the side and like smirked, like, yeah, Mom. Like, that's how it looked like she looked at him.
Yeah,
like,
I know. I seen that one too. Like,
yeah,
like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. All right, it's been situations between me and my wife. What's up? What's going on, Aaron? My guy. Let me see. Let me see what you're talking about, my guy. He said something about her. Yeah, that's what I said. If you just chiming in, that's what I said when I started it. That it's been going on for a while. Just to give you a quick, run up. It's been going on for a while. Will Smith and talked to Chris Rock because they friends. They're actual friends for years. He done told him off air, off camera, on the side, hey, I need you to chill on all of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Chris Rock said that he didn't know that she had alopecia. I think that was a con. But at the end of the day, bro, all of it, do I think Will Smith was wrong? Like I said, yes and no. I don't think he was wrong. I do think he was wrong for being at the Oscars on national TV and slapping another black man on national TV. Yes, I do. That's wrong. But I do shout out and give big ups to Chris Rock for one taking that shit on the chin, because he could have retaliated.
Yeah, he could have retaliated.
Because if you actually listen, he was like, man, I could have. All right. So we got a documentary of like he was befuddled for real. Like he was ready to either go in, like, because Will Smith just turned around and checked his shoulders, like, and walked off. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, that couldn't have been me. I would have kicked you in the back of the chest or in your back, like boom, when the 300 kicked you. And then now we got a whole brawl at the Oscars. Two successful black men. Now the whole night, now boom, Oscar shut down Will Smith and Chris Rock. But at the end of the day, bro, I think the fact of I think Jada is a fucking narcissist, and she likes it. She likes it because it's been times where I didn't got to the point where I was in the outrage and was ready to do something, and my wife being there and she'll reach over like, babe, I need you to calm down. Like, it's cool, chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't the moment for that. Not once, like, if she see him walking up, she need to be behind him, like, hey, no. It's cool. Chill.
Chill. Deal with this afterwards.
Then at that point, nobody knows. Everybody can play it off like, it's funny. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then he could have just sat in the seat, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. He could have just said all of that from the seat. All right, you got it. You feel me?
Right.
Now, what also is really for years, bro, his whole life, Chris Rock been battling with it's some type of a non-verbal communication disease.
Yeah.
One, I've never heard of that until I seen it. But basically, man, he says that he doesn't pick up on certain social cues. If you're angry with him and like just talking to him, certain stuff he doesn't pick up on. So if he thinks that you're in a good mood, he's gonna keep it going, thinking everything is a joke or everything's funny or whatever his assumption is at that moment. He's not picking up on the little tales that he should pick up on.
Yeah, I seen an old interview where he said he had something close to Asperger's, but it wasn't Asperger's.
Yeah,
though. But it was a few years ago.
Yeah, so I think it was the same interview. They just brought it back.
But he said the doctor said it wasn't Asperger's, but it was close to Asperger's, like something on that spectrum.
Whoever came up with the word Asperger's is
that's stupid. Yeah, it's just stupid. It's probably the doctor's last name who discovered it.
So still, whoever came up with the word, whoever got that man's last name is Asperger's, you shoot yourself. John Asperger,
like man, your breath smell like you ate a whole Asperger. No, we're not making fun of the disability.
No, not at all.
For people who we're making fun of.
Listen, if y'all listen to us, y'all know we're not making fun of the disability. We talking about the name.
You gotta say it because
All right, hold on. We got another comment, my man Aaron. Hey, bro, I think I probably need to really invest in glasses, bro. I think I'm getting. I think I'm starting to get.
Gotta give my man some large text.
Nah, hell no. I ain't that far. I ain't down bad yet. I said, yes, the fuck it was. They was all wrong. Will did what he was supposed to do, but he shouldn't have done it on TV. Facts. And Chris should have checked with him first. They need to sit down and actually squash it. To be honest, supposedly it's already squashed.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not. P. Diddy came out with that, said that it was squashed. Tony Rock and Chris Rock both. Chris Rock still got a tour out.
Yeah, Tony Rock was just talking shit the other day. I just seen that on the.
Chris Rock though still got his tour out. He did his show the other day, and it wasn't Cleveland. I wanted to say it was Cleveland, but it's not. It's close. Or not one, it wasn't close. It might have been like Houston or something. I don't know. He did a show or whatever, and basically came out and somebody was heckling like fuck Will Smith, chanting fuck Will Smith.
Yeah, I seen that.
And he said, nah, don't do that, bro. Basically shut him down. Said don't do that. And then they was like somebody asked, I guess yelled out like, or he opened the show. Nah, I ain't done yet. But he said,
I know y'all waiting for me to talk about what happened. It's been a long weekend or something like that.
You're waiting for you like when he was opening the show before he started doing his jokes. Yeah, and then he was like, but no.
I actually had all of this stuff.
I'm processing, and the show's already been written.
Now, eventually, I'm gonna talk about it, but I already did this whole show. I'm not about to spend it. Yeah, I did see that. Well, yeah, man, they do need to sit down and squash it, man, because they friends. You know what I'm saying? They was Chris Rock was on the wheels on the Fresh Prince. Need some of this pet. But I don't know, man. They do need to get squashed, man. Like I said, I agree with you, Aaron, and that's kind of where I'm going with the same thing too. Like I get that you defending your wife, I get that, but it's a time and a place for that. Like they cut the camera. This is not your first time in Hollywood, and the thing is that now, like it's consequences to everything. So now with those consequences, now he done resigned from the academy.
Yeah, but that thing is to me is like that's like him resigning from the academy is like a CEO resigning from his post. Like, oh well, I'm gonna resign from my post. Well, motherfucker, you already made $200 million something dollars.
But I don't think it was about the money. I think it
wasn't. But it's just it's a PR move. Like, all right, well, I'm gonna resign from the academy.
But the academy is still because they can still choose to reprimand them however they see fit, because that's
the only thing they can do is take his Oscar. That's it.
I mean, I guess we not in that life. I'm a regular citizen, so I don't know.
Chris Rock ain't pressing charges. That's the worst thing that could have happened was Chris Rock pressing charges. You take my Oscar. I already won it. Just like Reggie Bush. All right, I already got a Heisman, but we gonna take your Heisman. I already won it.
And they try to give it to Vince Young.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, come on, what else can you do? So you gonna take the Oscar and give it to who?
Who else was on that list?
Him, Denzel from Macbeth. Denzel is not taking it.
Nah.
He a real G. He ain't taking it. And Andrew Garfield was on there. Yeah, Andrew Garfield was on there. He might. Yeah, I got what? And it's not. And it wasn't because of Spider-Man. Yeah, I got to take it.
And still do a speech and be like, "I want to thank Will Smith and Chris Rock for this one."
Real talk, bro. Like, this is how I feel about it. I feel like in any situation, bro, like, I feel like if it would have been called for, it's situations that's called for you to go up and slap somebody. You know what I'm saying?
But
I don't think that's the one right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the one.
He said, "I'm ready for G.I. Jane 2."
Yeah, like, I don't think that's the one. Now, could I see myself doing the same thing? Yeah, because I get impulsive, bro. So I might have went up there and slapped him. I don't know. I wasn't there in that situation.
I mean, but at the same time,
but I get impulsive.
I think that you have a lady, or will have a lady at that. If you was at that moment in your life, the lady at your side would be the type of person that's gonna be like, "Hey, like, I need you." No.
Yeah, but at the same time too, like, I think, you know what I'm saying? Like, so Will Smith, obviously, I think he shouldn't have did what he did. Now, if I got to defend my wife and I feel like that's the position to I got to defend my wife, I'm going to just be wrong, because I'm going to have to defend my wife however I see fit at the moment.
Right.
So I feel him if that's what he felt like he had to do, which is clearly what he felt he had to do.
Right.
But I think he did several different things, bro, by doing that. He overshadowed a lot of black excellence.
Yes.
He overshadowed a lot of black excellence, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he did. So that was messed up. And then the other thing that was messed up is he gave people, predominantly white people, on a predominantly white platform. This is how they is, bro. Like, every time they get some money, they just what they do.
Yep.
You know,
but that's also, well, he didn't say the white part, but he did say that when he resigned in his statement, that because of my acts, it took away from the rest of the night. You know,
nobody knew, probably besides a handful of us, that Questlove won an Oscar for a documentary. Yeah. Nobody, bro.
Yeah. Then Denzel presented an Oscar for Samuel L. Jackson
for a Lifetime. Yep.
Yeah. Like,
nobody knew that, bro, because he got cut.
And I didn't, like I said, I didn't watch the Oscars, but I did see those from other black folks that was watching it, that was like, bro, all of this is a distraction, bro. And I agree with that. It isn't a distraction, but I don't think it could be a fake distraction. It is what it is. But like, I don't think so. I don't think so either, because why would you put your career on the line for a distraction?
And I'm not taking no open hand slap as no distraction either. You open hand slap me. If you my guy and you open hand slap me, bro,
that's disrespect.
We fighting, bro. I don't care. I'm seeing you after the Oscars, bro. Like, you open hand. Now, if it's me and you up there and you said that joke and I felt like I had to come up there, I'm gonna just sock you. Like, if we supposed to be friends.
And no, just one for one, bro. It was just the way the slap happened, bro. The slap just looked to like, bro, you from West Philly, bro. You supposed to be from West Philly, cuz that ain't the way. I'm pretty sure everybody in West Philly like.
And it overshadowed both of their excellence too. Like, Chris Rock, one of the great comedians, bro.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. Chris Rock is still a stand-up guy, bro. Because one, no pun intended, he took it on the chin. He take it on the chin because he could have chose to retaliate.
But you know, since he ain't do nothing, he ain't do nothing. All his tickets is sold.
Yeah.
All his tickets now sold out. You can't even buy one.
Yeah. Yeah, like, but my thing is, it would have, and I think Chris Rock knew if he retaliated, it's messing up. One, it's gonna mess up his bag because he the host.
But he was confused too. You could tell he was confused too.
Yeah,
like, dang, bro, like, what did I do? Like, it was a
G.I. Jane. Like, bro, she's sitting there. One, she's sitting there in a green dress. So when you look at Jada, I'm not gonna lie. The first thing that crossed my mind was G.I. Jane. Like, my wife even said it. Like, her dress was terrible. Like, I don't know why she put that on. Like, bro, and that's why he even said it before he walked up. He was like, "Oh, okay, that was a good one. That was a nice one." Like, he like, man, I'm a comedian. I didn't even go in on you like I could have. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have went all the way in. He could have. To be honest, he could have been petty and kept it going after he got smacked. Like, well, if you're doing this now, wait to see how many get in August, huh? Look what type of entanglement I got into. Like, man, you petty. You're so petty for that. But I'm just saying, man. But also, all in all, bro.
But also, alopecia, bro. Like, she got alopecia. You know what I'm saying? That's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? We know some people who, had it. It's a lot of celebrities.
I know somebody who has a friend of mine who has it currently. So I mean, alopecia is a real thing, man. And I get it, bro. Like, if it's about his wife's condition and he didn't like the joke, you know what I'm saying? I get it, man. But I
trying to do that though, man.
I don't either. I think it's still a different way to handle it. They got to cut the commercial. He got to go backstage at some point in time. If it's that serious, you could have easily popped out your chair and went backstage. You Will Smith.
You know how many?
Where's Chris Rock at?
You know how many times, bro, we done had disagreements with somebody. We done had a disagreement, or we might be thinking about falling out or something like that. And we could have did something in front of everybody. And instead of doing it in front of everybody, we waited and was like, you know what, bro? You my mans, bro. I'm going to give you enough respect to come holler at you in person, bro, one-on-one to see what's going on with it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But what supposedly happened is they've already had that conversation more than once.
So if he felt like he had to slap him, then why not just go see him then?
Also true.
At this point, I gotta come see you now. Because I done told you.
Either way it go, the whole situation was wrong. I feel Will Smith for standing up for his wife. Mm-hmm. Shame on all the women who now like, oh man, if my man is not doing it like Will Smith, then I don't want him. Then you don't want a real nigga. You want somebody that's just gonna put on. At any point in time, if you want a real guy, man, a real stand-up guy, then you need to be stand up yourself and not put him in that type of light. You know what I'm saying? Now, we all regular citizens, so if I'm standing up for you in the club, it ain't for TV. You know what I'm saying? Then all right, then we just got to do what we got to do at that point. But let's just say, we up for a Ohio podcast award. And somebody cracking jokes like, oh, yeah, man, yeah, ha. And I get up like, oh, shit. And knowing I'm nominated for something. Like, nah, babe, just chill. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. We'll just, hey, yo, babe, them jokes that you were saying before, I ain't like all of that. Now, if you still talking, all right, cool. I already got my award if I win it. Now I can scrap with you off camera and let it be the same. Like, I understand standing up for your wife. I understand that to the fullest. I understand that part to the fullest.
Yeah, facts.
But it's when you hold a certain type of character, you know what I'm saying, and you're in a certain type of light. One, it's a time and a place for everything anyway. But when you come with that type of stuff, it's even more so because you're always on the radar. You're always in the limelight. You're Will Smith, Wild Wild West, Men in Black, The Fresh Prince. They did a whole spinoff off of what started your career. Like, yo, you that guy, kid from West Philly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, you gotta you gotta be able to dial it back, my G. And don't nobody know what he was actually dealing with and how he actually took it. But right now he got to suffer the consequences, and it is what it is.
And at all stages of the game, bro, you got a legacy to uphold. I think.
Real quick, my fault, bro. Aaron just said he like, man, they should have settled it over a basketball game. On a basketball court.
They definitely won't go do that shit.
Hell no, man. Like, Chris Rock look uncoordinated as shit. He just, I don't know. He could be coordinated. He just looked uncoordinated to me. But what was you about to say, bro? And then we can move on after that.
I was just saying, man, like you got a legacy to uphold, bro. And like you see, you know what I'm saying? So like when you act a certain way and you got kids, your kids think it's cool. And I think his son tweeted like, yeah, that's how we do it or something like that. Like, yeah that's cool.
I mean,
that's one way to handle it.
I mean, that's his son. His son's still young.
But could you imagine, bro? Could you imagine on the verses with Jeezy and Gucci, if Jeezy would have just went up and slapped Gucci or vice versa? Like Gucci had all that animosity. Jeezy kept the cool head, kept trying to keep him cool or whatever. Could you imagine if Gucci would have went up and slapped Jeezy?
Yeah, I can.
Like, are you serious, bro?
Because I wasn't expecting it, but it was something. Matter of fact, me and you was watching that together, you know, via over the phone. But it was like, it's possible. So could I imagine it? Yes,
it is. But I'm saying, but he knew he got a legacy to uphold, and that's what Chris Rock was thinking in his head. Like, wait a minute, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on right now. I ain't that bad. Oh my God. Whatever. Said what I will keep her name out of my mouth. Cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then kept the show rolling or whatever until he wasn't on there, until he wasn't hosting them. So Schumer came up or whatever. Will Smith and his thing, he was thinking, all right, now I'm mad. You done disrespected my wife. Now I got to go up here and do something. But he wasn't thinking about that legacy because people like me, if I was younger, you know what I mean? I would have been like, well, Will Smith, you know, I'll slap you like Will Smith. Like all the kids do now. Mm-hmm. Shit funny to them. They don't look at the consequences or how other, you know, races or societies view us. Like I said, predominantly white platform. Two black people, one go up and slap the other one. Oh, well, that's how they do. Fuck it.
Right.
He ain't think about that. Now, if Chris Rock would have slapped the shit out of him back, then what?
Now you got to hold what we call a dusty bang out. I ain't gonna lie. Now that right there, I would have had some jokes. I'm like, but they just had a whole dusty bang out on the Oscars. I mean, it sounds like this is not at the family reunion. Not just playing. I did have to say one joke. Was pal spelled backwards?
Man, cut it out.
Slap. But anyway, man, it's a distraction, man. All is wrong, man. I can't wait for the rest of the world to get over it. Because I'm over it. Like I said, I did this for y'all. I've been done with it.
I told him, like, bro, I ain't even bringing it up on the other show. I ain't bringing it up.
So that's why I brought it to y'all on this one. It is, you know, sometimes we like to get our hand blood dirty. But real quick, man, the games come on tonight.
Yes, sir.
So it's the Final Four, man. Who you take? I'm not gonna ask you about your whole bracket. We can kind of get in and get out of this real quick. I ain't even gonna ask you about your whole bracket.
I ain't even gonna say nothing on my bracket. I had to pour out some liquors for the dead homies on my bracket.
but who you taking tonight?
Oh, this one rough because North Carolina play Duke. That's an 8-2, and Carolina can do real good on that offensive glass. That's how they won. How they smacked up on St. Peter's from the offensive glass.
Shout out to St. Peter's because they wasn't even supposed to get that far.
Right. And I did have them going further, not further than what they went, but I had them going further than the first.
I did have them as my sleeper. Remember where I told you I didn't know who I had as my sleeper? Uh-huh. I picked them.
Yeah, I had them losing to, I can't remember. Well, anyway, we're not going to get into the bracket like you said. I'll pull it up and we can talk about it on the CCast or whatever. But anyway, but I think it's Coach K's last year. I just think they're gonna pull it out on them. I think they're gonna go to one last championship on their heads.
So you're saying it's fixed?
It's just yeah, I guess if that's how you want to put it. Because y'all beat them in their house before the season was over with. Y'all beat them in y'all house, then y'all beat them in their house right before the season was over with. And he said, literally he was like, it ain't over. He's like, yeah, I'm upset, but it ain't over. They lost. No matter of fact, they lost to y'all in their house. Then they lost the ACC championship after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was trash. So to get to the Final Four, I think Whittem is cool, which I predicted them to get to the Elite Eight, I believe. But anyway, so I think they're gonna win. So Duke is gonna win, and I am hoping that Villanova win.
Oh, bro. So after the show, we enemies the rest of the night.
I'm hoping that Villanova.
Oh, okay. I'm on you.
So I Villanova. I got Villanova and Duke.
On some anime, I am on you. Man, whatever. I'm North Carolina and Kansas. So listen. All right. So one, a lot of people, of course, don't know, man. You had to be growing up with me to know that basketball wise, college. Of course, I always rock with old State because that's a home team. But I've always been a North Carolina fan because one of my favorite basketball players growing up was Vince Carter. I mean, and of course Jordan, and most of all the basketball players I ended up liking, especially back in the day, most of them went to North Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got a hell of a best five. Like y'all best five against any best five is of all time is
a battle.
Y'all gonna win 9 times out of 10 of them, except for Duke.
I'm about to say except for Duke. I'm about to say
maybe
like, that's a battle.
Maybe.
I'm about to say that's a battle. Like best out of 7. You gotta do a best out of 7 for that. Like facts. Like whoa, you got Jordan, Vince Carter. You got. Hey, we're talking
that's
about
a topic.
What on the CCast? Okay, what is that? All right, that's fine. Okay,
that's a topic.
Stuff on the computer. Yeah, that's definitely a topic, man. Put a mental note for that one, bro. Put a mental note for that one, and we can talk about that one on the CCast.
Yeah, that's a hell of a topic. We talk about that.
But no, like I got North Carolina. North Carolina is one of my favorite for basketball. Now, I used to like him in football when they had Julius Peppers, but that's the only guy I can say offhand. But to be honest, this is the only year I did not pick them to go all the way. Like, and the only reason is Roy Williams is gone. And I'm like, man, I think they're going to do some damage because they always get good talent. But I don't see them going all the way without Roy. Like, I just don't. Like, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. And then they kept winning. I'm like, oh. Because I did not have them in my Final Four. I had them getting up to the Elite 8 and then losing in the Elite 8.
I had them losing in the 16.
But I didn't think St. Peter's was going to do what they did. That's what threw out. Like I said, we ain't going to talk about brackets, but that's what threw it off. I thought they was going to play somebody else. But now you got Duke and North Carolina. I'm going North Carolina all the time. Fuck Duke. I can't rock with them. Never.
So when so when I'm right tonight,
we'll talk about it on CCast.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, but when you wrong,
it don't matter. I was wrong anyway because I did 2 or 3 brackets, and
then guess who I picked to win it all?
Kansas.
So when you wrong tonight,
you gonna be right. You gonna be right on that one.
So even if North Carolina don't win and Kansas win, I still got a shot of being right.
If North Carolina plays Kansas, I will still be happy. I don't want North Carolina to play Villanova. I want Duke and Villanova or UNC and Kansas.
Now listen, I know what I got on my bracket. I know I got Kansas to win, but if North Carolina and Kansas play, I'm going for North Carolina. No lie.
Yeah. Why would you go for
at that point? Fuck the bracket.
Why would you go? That's how I feel about fantasy football. But like, my team is in. Nah, fuck the other team.
Get your stats. I want him to get stats.
Damn, I ended up with Big Ben on my team, nigga. Big Ben, I hope you throw for 3,000 yards and lose with your weak ass.
Like, fuck. All right, cool, man. Hey, so somebody just put D, so I'm guessing that means Duke. Whoever just posted that,
man, let's go.
Tag your name because it just say Facebook.
Yeah, man. Good juju to you.
I'm gonna pull it up so you can see it. That's what I see, man. So tag your name so I know who to throw tomatoes at.
But
no,
tell them motherfuckers at me so I can slice them up and put them on a taco.
Never. I'm gonna throw him back. You know? I'm definitely gonna throw him.
He gonna throw him so I can't cut him up and put him on shit.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you, I play baseball and I play shortstop, second, and I was a backup pitcher. What I got a cannon on me. Well, at least I used to. I might throw my shoulder out, but I'll
throw it out, man. Throw it out.
I'll dodge you so I can be up here.
Throw that motherfucker out.
So I'll be up here like this.
I'm gonna test you the whole next show, like
be up here like
flicking olives at your ass, like, huh?
be over here like, welcome to First Class Podcast. This is your boy Handicap E.
I'm F now because I'm missing one of my arms on that E.
I didn't throw my shoulder out throwing tomatoes at Siege.
I'm talking shit the whole show.
Nah, man. I'm going for North Carolina over Duke. I think it's gonna be a tight one. It's gonna be a great game. That's like I'm more excited to watch that game than the other one, but it is the Final Four, so I definitely can't wait to see what we about to do to see these games. But
North Carolina surprised me. I ain't gonna lie. I knew they had guards to shoot, and I knew they had bigs, but I didn't think they bigs would turn it on in terms of rebounding. That rebounding is killer, bro. Like if you can give, and it's offensive too. So like when you can give your team second chance points on your side of the basket, what are you talking about here? What are we talking about here,
bro? Like I said, they surprised me too, man. Like I said, that's my team, but I don't know, bro. This year I'm like, man, because every year I do a bracket, I always got North Carolina going all the way, and
I'm trying to pick my.
Usually I'm not wrong. I mean, they at least get to the Final Four or the Elite Eight usually.
You know I'll say one thing about my bracket. One thing. Every upset that I picked almost happened. They either lost by 2 or 3. Every single one. Well, except for when Murray State took their last L.
Okay. All right. Well, we got one more topic, man. It's just me and Siege. You know, we went a little over an hour. That's cool. But as long as we in the 2, we doing grand. Does money buy happiness, bro?
You asking? No. But
well, look,
it does not buy you happiness. But
I swear to God, that'll fix about 95% of my problems.
In fact, that's what I was about to say. Hey, bro, like, but listen though, because you
happy as shit.
Because if you had bread, like if we had bread, bro, we'd be in a plush studio, you know what I'm saying? Or we'd plush this out, be chilling.
Nigga, we'd be somewhere else. I would not.
I'm just saying, like, we would be doing whatever we wanted to do, but we would just have security, bro. Like, so like not having to worry like 2 months down the road, like, dang, bro, my car broke down. Now I got to spend $1,000 on my car breaking down. What I'm gonna do in this month, and me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not with my ex-wife no more, so something happened to something to hers, and it affects getting the kids. I'm like, all right, how I'm about to try to do this with my kids now because she down.
I get you.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I get you, but my thing is this, bro. Here's my thing.
But happiness? No, I ain't gonna make happiness.
Shit. If you're unhappy and your unhappiness is not about money.
Because I'm happy now.
Then no. Yeah, I'm fine now. I'm fine.
I have a great time.
But guess what? Guess what? If I had some extra bread, nigga, I would be ecstatic, bro. I'd be happy as shit.
I feel it will raise the level of the happiness.
Like, bro, what we doing tonight? It don't matter what we do, bro. We got it. Let's go.
Like, what? Y'all, we'd be sitting here like, man, I wish we could have some crepes, bro. Like some crepes. Like, you talking about authentic crepes? Like crepes. New Orleans?
Let's get it.
Come on, bro. Book one. Book it.
Let's go, bro. Like, look,
life will be more fun.
More fun, and for me, more fun equals more happiness.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm about happy as I ever been.
I'm happy now too, but my thing is this, bro. I think that that classic line, "Does money buy happiness?" Overall, it doesn't, and I think it goes into the context of how people mean it. Like, all right, cool. Like, let's say for just kicks and giggles, for example. You with a chick, man. You with a girl, your lady, your woman, your old lady. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, whatever your terms is.
With the old lady.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my old lady, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I said that shit one time to my wife. She was like, "What the fuck? You better not call me no old lady." I'm like, I didn't say old. It's old lad. It's OL, not OLD.
Better make sure I call your ass old. You old, motherfucker.
Old lad. But anyway, the thing is like, you know, if she unhappy, right? And you're like, all right, man, I gotta come up. I'm about to make her happy about this bread. Nah. I mean, some of these like especially nowadays, a lot of these women are fucking superficial. So
you ain't making her happy.
Money might buy that happiness, temporary happiness. But you know what I'm saying? But overall, she want time, but you spending money. No, money does not buy happiness. But the way I look at it as being a regular ass Joe sitting in Dayton, Ohio, man, give me $5 million right now.
Yeah, but your favorite rapper, bro, of all time said that more money brings more problems.
Man, but also that's cool. That could be my favorite rapper, but in my mindset, more money means less problems. Because at this point in my life, which is unfortunate, it's unfortunate that I feel this way, but it is what it is. And at this point, this is where I'm at in my life.
Man, if you make $5 million,
I have no problem cutting people the F off.
You know what you're gonna have to do, bro?
I'm gone.
You're gonna have to be gone, then you're gonna have to call me like, bro.
Listen, bro.
Where's you at?
Bro,
I'm here, bro. Just come here, bro, and watch the game with your boy.
When I tell you I've thought about this scenario on multiple occasions, bro. Like if something happened and millions just drop in my lap. This is what's gonna happen. House, even though we got a couple years left to pay off the house, right? That's gonna get paid off. So house gonna be owned.
Yeah.
Fully. Boom. House owned. Thank you. Boom. I'm calling you. I'm calling a couple of the brethren. We leaving at this time. If you want to go, come on.
Bring your motherfuckers.
Bro, just hit the bag is there. Bro, just hit the bag. We going here at this time. If you going, be there. Be there or be square, and I'm out. I'll holler at you later. Like, bro, but you didn't give me no details. That's why I ain't come. Whatever. Now we can talk about the shit because we already in Cabo. We chilling, cuz. We chilling. We gone, cuz. Bro, I am gone.
I'm the opposite, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Me and the wife. It ain't just me. Because I know some people might be like, well, what about your wife? And we both said this. We is Audi 5,000. We would do remote schooling from wherever the we at, bro. We is gone.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'll be at the compound and be sitting here just talking to you just like this, and then I'm like, got a surprise for you, cool.
Hey, but listen, that's on the initial. That's just me being on the initial. I ain't even lie. That's me being on the initial. Just because one, don't get me wrong, bro. Dating is my home. I love dating, but I think I'm about to plan my life to where I want to wake up to some sand and some water every day, honestly. But you know,
beautiful, man. Y'all gotta stop tripping.
I ain't say it wasn't, but I ain't waking up to sand and water every day. I'm waking up to smog and crime every day.
Bro, this is not Gotham City.
Shit, it's close enough.
I'm waking up to smog. Definitely waking up to crime and smog.
Like, no, bro.
Hell no.
I want to go.
It depends on where you drive. Corn dust,
right? Like I'm just being for real. It ain't Gotham City, but it ain't that far off.
That shit
whatever.
Funny.
It's like a low budget Gotham City. Whatever.
Yeah, that shit
like
funny. Actually, we're waking up to crime and overdoses, which is sad.
Yeah. See, you know what I'm saying? And body shaming,
which is still crime.
And body shaming. Either that or I'm gonna take the money and I'm being vigilante.
Facts. Batman, you gonna be Black Man.
No, me Blank Man. That's what we got. I'll bring Blank Man back. Boy.
Hey, Blank Man was a superhero. We ain't never knew he needed it.
Or I'll be Meteor Man. Y'all didn't know about Meteor Man.
I don't know about Blank Man or Meteor.
Oh, Skills popped in. What's up?
What's up, brother?
What's happening?
Where's you at, bro? Like
type deal.
Huh?
Type deal.
You trying to watch some games or something?
Hey, facts. The games come on tonight. Hey man, I'm gonna hit you up after the show, bro, so we can all try to link up, man. Watch these games tonight. Something.
But that's funny though, bro. But you know me, bro. I ain't taking no.
But no, that's why I left.
I ain't
this
taking
one.
no handouts.
But that's why I left. Nah, I ain't. Man, shit, I'll take a handout. I don't give a fuck.
It depends on what it is.
Like somebody said, "Hey man, just for you being the stand-up guy, bro, I want to gift you $5 million." Bet.
Like for a stand-up guy, like
bet.
But
nah.
First thing I'm asking is, am I on the blacklist? I'm on the blacklist, bro. You try to get we're ready to that, bro. You try to kill me, dog.
I fucks with that show.
Hey,
I never finished it though, bro.
I'm almost done with it again, bro.
The thing is, I can't remember what season I left off on, so I hate starting over. That's the reason why I ain't start Sons of Anarchy or Breaking Bad over, because I can't remember where I left off at. And I don't want to start it all the way over again. Because I'm like,
James Spader played on one of my favorite movies, bro, Stargate.
I did not like Stargate.
Yeah, I ain't watching all the way through the show again, but I used to watch the show and I seen the movie.
I didn't like the movie. I didn't like the movie because I didn't like the show.
Yeah, I love Stargate.
Because it was like, because at my pop's house, bro, like he loved sci-fi, bro. So next thing I know, it was like for some reason that was just always the only thing going, bro. Like late night.
And the Sega game's still fun.
I mean, I didn't even get that far because I ain't like it. I ain't like it. But man, does money buy you happiness? It depends on what you need to be happy. That's how I look at it. Because right now, all my personal issues are cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I have anything holding me back personally to where if I had money to the table, I'll still be somewhere miserable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if money took me away from my people, when I say my people, I mean my friends and close family, people that I actually kick it with and bond with and all of that, then yeah, I can see me not being as happy because I don't have the people around to share it with. But like I said, if money came in, if money wasn't an object and I can bring my people with me, we out.
Yeah. But another thing too, though, it's important to know.
Or I'm gonna stay here and just build like, you know what I'm saying? I'll put it like this, bro. Now, my personal shit, I get some money, I'm jumping shit. Now, keeping my entrepreneur mind and where I'm at and what I'm trying to do and where I'm trying to do it at, then I would stay right here and do everything that we've been talking about doing. You know what I'm saying? I'll put all that shit here. So at that point, money would bring me happiness because at that point I'll be able to do everything, or at least try to do everything that I was actually trying to do with the people that I'm trying to do it with.
Well, people done came us to some cheese before, you know what I'm saying? And we done kind of seen what the landscape looked like with a little bit of cheese, you know what I'm saying? On that scale. So we kind of know, but at the same time, like big bread. You hit some big bread, bro. You don't really know. Like,
yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I'll say it on air because I ain't got the bread no more. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Hold on. Mark said he said for sure.
Yeah, dude. We on the blacklist. I'm telling you.
He said, man, $5 million for being nice. It's gotta be a cat. But I was just saying, it was just an example. Of course, it might be a cat.
It's the blacklist.
I'm just saying, if somebody was just like, bro, you a stand-up guy, man, you know what? I want to bless you. I'm not gonna ask no questions.
I'm asking.
I might end up in Guantanamo Bay or something like that. But still,
I'm not ending up in Guantanamo Bay.
Hey,
I'm not doing it. Hey, I'm sorry.
But somebody gonna have that money at that point. Nigga, they go like, oh, he gonna watch him be in the city and stunt and all that. No, I am gone, nigga. I'm across borders, cuz you have to. You gonna have to find me, man. I put half the money under the garage and bang out. Now that factual, just because I said it on air, don't mean
right, you gonna come over. You gonna wake up a month from now and your garage gonna have a big hole in it. Like, I think Badger's got under here.
Yeah. No, I know what a Badger hole looked like because we had one in the front. So trust me.
That's why I use that example. But yeah, you got me.
Yeah. They can't get me. Never let them know your next move. Hey, that's funny, man. I seen that on TikTok. I just got to say it, bro. They was like, never let them know your next move, bro. People been grabbing stuff like. Just doing off the wall stuff.
So
like,
people don't know
your next move. Like, so they don't know your next move. I'm like, bro.
Man, people need to stop. Bro.
I'm like, bro, this is getting out of hand. But nah, man, at the end of the day, bro, I just think that as far as money go, man, it depends on where you're at. Now, if you're not happy now and money does not stem from that, then of course money is not gonna make you happy.
It's gonna make you a bigger whatever you is. If you're an asshole, you get $5 million, it's gonna be a $5 million asshole.
But I think I'm already an asshole, so I'm gonna be a $5 million asshole.
Yeah,
but I'm a nice asshole. I think I'm a nice asshole.
You $5 million petty. You ain't $5 million asshole.
That's cool.
You're gonna be you gonna have motherfuckers laughing like, what is this nigga talking?
I'll take that.
$5 million worth.
I'll take that.
But you're a good dude, bro. You ain't got to worry about that, bro.
I'll take that. But I'm still an asshole, though. But
but in certain situations when it's warranted.
Second generation.
When it's warranted, though.
And the funny thing is, I'm trying to look for my third generation asshole, but my kids are nice. Man, the young one. That's I don't give a fuck. Junior, she don't give a shit.
It's Bobo. She's gonna be her.
Facts.
It's gonna be
she
her.
Don't give a shit, boy. I'm like, you only 5. Man, by the time you get 10, we're gonna have a dusty bang out.
Yeah, it's my 5-year-old, my first biological born. He the one.
Because Ariana nice, bro. But she that one type of nice to where I'm like, I tell her all the time, like, I know you got it in you. I'm just letting you know you need to find you a hobby or something before you let that shit build up. And that first person that really take you over the tippy, I pray for that first kid, child, whatever, that take you over the tippy. Because 1, you practice punching with me. And 2, you know your parents petty. So you got the petty in you. I know you got the petty in you. I know you got to be in the asshole in you too, because your dad got it, your peepaw had it. I'm second generation, so you could be third generation. But it is what it is, man. We gonna get off here. Money does not buy happiness, but it could make you a whole lot happier. It made me a whole lot. I ain't gonna lie. Money right now will fix 95% of my problems right now.
Man, I don't know.
Right now.
Right now, yeah, it would. It'll fix 100% of mine right now.
And then after that, now we just got money. After I fix the problems, now it's just money.
Because right now, ain't nobody in my life that I ain't invited. Everybody else got kicked out or left on their own.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm at the point. I'm at the point right now that we're like, shit, either you done booted yourself or I had to boot you, or shit, the relationship ain't the same. So if I got some bread, like, we out, nigga. I'm calling you. Why don't you call such and such? Who is that?
Huh?
Who? Ouch.
We
ain't wearing. Now, if you still watching my snaps and stuff, you're gonna see us all. We out. What they say? We outside. What? We gonna be outside all summer. Yeah, we have to be outside all summer anyway.
That's right.
I'm
gonna probably be outside about 10% of the time, but I'll be there
until you come down. As soon as you come down, we outside.
Well, if that's the case, if I ain't coming, if it's gonna be 0% of the time from up there.
I said we coming down, we outside. But nah, man, it is what it is, man. See, you got any closing arguments or anything like that, man? Closing statements before we get up out of here.
Shout out to the brothers, Schools Bronson, JD, which is the Drippy Network. Shout out to S. Foster, my mans. Let me come in and be on the show. Probably a couple months ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever. Correct me. I'm always wrong with the time. But he let me come on the show, man, and that was a great experience. I'm hoping to revamp mine so he can come on and come on to the Link podcast. You know how we do on that show. So I appreciate that. Appreciate again Scoots for the 4-3. Allow me to be on the 4-3 when we were doing that actively. That was a great experience. Help me with more things for the C. So I appreciate that. My brother right here. So shout out to my brother, man. We be over here chopping it up, figuring out new ways to do stuff. He here, but you know what I'm saying? You got to give people flowers while they here. So he right here, so I'm gonna give him some flowers right here. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate my brother always kicking it back with me and figuring it out, helping me figure it out, and allowing me to help him figure it out. And then Kurt's Custom Engraving, man. I done sold. I don't even know how many keychains. I got 150 in my trunk right now, ready for delivery for a wedding and a sign. So you know what I'm saying? I'm doing that too, just because it's fun to make stuff. So
check that out.
So
make sure y'all check that out.
Kurt's Custom Engraving. I have an Instagram up soon. I do got a TikTok, but
real quick,
it ain't all the way up there yet.
We need to talk about an advertisement.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
All right.
That's on the agenda. That's on the agenda. But yeah, man, check that out.
All right, man. Look, no doubt, man. Thank you for the flowers, man. Flowers right back to you, man. Shout out to my brother Siege. Like I said, man, we not brother by blood, but blood wouldn't make us any closer. You feel me? Shout out to the guys, even though he already did it. Shout out to the guys, man. My man Mark Scoots Bronson. You already know. And that's Foster Man D as well. Of course, the Drippy Network. All of those guys got their own podcast as well. You got the 28 minutes or less, the Viewers Anonymous, and just check out the Drippy Network because I'm not about to say all of those because one, I don't remember all of them. So
man, he dropped one every day.
Yeah, every day you get something with JD, man. So check him out, man, and check out my guys, the fellas, man, who are also whether they know it or not. They also are part of the Grind Media Collective as well.
Y'all just have been recruited.
Y'all already been recruited. Y'all just didn't know. Like, we ain't got all everything established, but just let y'all know, like y'all already in it.
But on the S side, I was on 28 minutes or less. One of my favorite podcasts that I listen to faithfully is the Viewers Anonymous that they do, bro. Like, I love movies and shows, so every time he drop, I'm like, oh, let me see, so I can find something to watch.
See, the only thing with Viewers Anonymous, they be hitting on some certain stuff sometimes that I ain't watch it.
I know, but you ain't see Will Smith slap Chris Rock, but you went back and watched it.
Yeah, I mean,
but you already knew the whole thing that happened.
But sometimes with movies, I can't do that. I gotta watch it.
I gotta see it, bro. I gotta see it. I gotta see how it's framed.
Like the thing is, when he was talking about the Ozarks.
Yeah.
I did not listen or watch that one. I had to go watch the Ozarks and then go back because I was like, okay, now I can vibe with what you're saying because no, I don't need no spoilers. So, and I'm pretty sure he got one coming out this month because Ozarks, a fine new thing of Ozarks is about to drop again later on this month. So I'm gonna wait
that's
again.
That's one of my favorite joints. I ain't gonna lie.
So you finally got hit to Ozark?
No, not the Ozark. I'm talking about his show.
Yeah. I mean, facts on the show.
I'm still behind. I ain't done with Legends yet. I told you when I got done with Legends, then I'm gonna go back and touch on the other stuff with the Marvels too.
Forget all that.
I got an agenda, man.
Forget all of that, bro. Forget all that. He said, really enjoy watching. No doubt. I don't know what else that says. Lippy?
You trying to say that shit?
Did I say Lippy?
Hey, you tripping, bro?
Ain't that what that say?
I don't know what it say.
Okay,
cool. Ain't no
all
English word.
All right, cool. Typo.
Hey, you tripping?
That's
why you do that?
I'm pulling up. That's what I tried to say.
Hey, you trying to say it?
Maybe you would have been like, nah, but that's
Hey, I'd have been like, all right, somebody said
they enjoy watching.
That's cool. I would have mixed it up and said live or something, like they enjoy watching live. Cool.
What if that's probably what that meant. All right. But just know that's what all right, whatever.
You was hilarious, bro. Whatever. That's why if I made a bunch of millions, bro, you coming, bro. It's always gonna be a good time.
Hey, listen. But at the end of the day, man, shout out to the guys, man, the Grind Media Collective, man. Shout out to my brother Siege, bro. That's my new co-host, man. That's coming in. Ain't new no more, but you know, we gotta keep it rocking, man. I'm also a co-host on his show. You can also catch me and him both on the C podcast, where it's sports entertainment and
extra shit.
Yes, sir. And that's gonna be back rocking hopefully next week. And we can you can also see our talents over there where we talk about sports entertainment and a little bit of extra shit. And of course you can catch us here at First Class Podcast. Oh, of course, man. Beard oil is always available. It's a couple things that I do have to re-up on, but beard oil and shampoo is still available. So please get with me, man. I know I haven't been broadcasting it as much as of lately. I've been low-key slacking, but I went from no beard to back to big beard again. So in only like 2-3 months time. So it definitely works. It definitely is what it is. Oh, it's my Aunt Connie. Hey. You was watching? Oh, man. I feel like I'm going to get cussed out now.
Right. I feel like you're going to cuss so much. We are so sorry, Aunt Connie. We sorry.
I'm not sorry because I'm grown. I'm grown now. It's okay.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't like cussing.
This is who I am after the yes ma'ams and stuff.
I feel like the three cusses after the three, like, dang, bro, we cussed too many times, bro.
But I'm glad you joined in. I'm sorry that you just joined in now. This the my mouth. I know. I get it. I'm sorry.
See, I told you, bro. Too many times.
I'm sorry. But it is what it is. It makes for great content. And then what we talked about. But thank you for joining in. But this is like we are at the end of the show, but it will get posted. You can go back and see the whole show. I'm sorry excuse my French. But it's still great. We still talk about some good stuff. We still talk about some good stuff. This is all the stuff that you didn't hear after the yes ma'ams and all of that. Like after I did all of that, then I go home with my friends. This is kind of how we talk. I'm sorry, but at this point, and it ain't no point to lie. It ain't no point to lie about it. Like, hey, I'm sorry, shit. I mean, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get up out of here. Thank you for everybody that came through and watched the show, man. Thank you for all the comments, concerns, suggestions. If y'all like this vibe and like this view, this might be something that we probably try to continue doing. Especially with this, I might try to change the scenery up or something like that. But if y'all like this view, this is cool. Now, if we did have somebody else, we could switch it up. I've been listening for a while. I'll just let you know. I was listening. Thank you. I'm glad you've been listening. Thank you. If you like the show, I appreciate it. So you got anything else?
No, that's it, man. I think thank you everybody for listening. We always appreciate it. Grind Media Collective. Mm-hmm. Check us out on the C Podcast hopefully this Monday.
Right. Okay. Mondays be hard. But yeah, all right, cool.
Mondays be like getting punched in the back of the head.
like man, wake up. Like, man, what is Monday? But all right, man, just to give a quick rundown on what this show is about, man. The quick quote, I'm only gonna say one. Anger is a sign that something needs to change. So if you are angry about something and it's stewing in you, that's just letting you know that something in your life needs to change. So focus in on what are you actually angry about and focus on something that changing that actual anger. You know what I mean? Because it ain't doing nothing but shortening your life. The double standards of body shaming. Women, stop having your double standards. And I'm putting it all on women. I don't care. I put it all on y'all because as far as men we don't double standard. If we talk about our friends, we talk about ourselves, we talk about y'all. It's cool. It's all open. Y'all want to be big up body positive about yourself and then body shame a man, but then get mad when a man supposedly body shames you. Stop the double standards. It is what it is. Stop putting all that fake cake up, makeup, weaves, and BBLs and all of that. If you're going to be body positive, then love yourself for who you are. Case closed on that one. Will Smith and the Oscars.
My bad.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you off air, bro. That's hilarious.
Will Smith and the Oscars, man. I understand that you try to take it for your wife, man, but it's a time and a place for all of that, and you could have handled that situation better, especially as a black man, and especially as a stand-up guy in the black community and as a black actor, and doing it to a father, a husband, and everything. Bad vibes, man. I know you ready to. You've seen that your actions, you know what I'm saying, and you're ready to accept the consequences as far as you resigning from the academy and all of that. I just hope it gets better for you, man, because everybody deserves a second chance. And of course, bro, we need to stop sending that man through the ringer on social media for the way that he chooses to live his life and handle his situations. NCAA the NCAA tournament.
NCAA.
Man, I was about to say NAACP.
I know you were.
I'm about to say
I wasn't gonna let you keep on trying, man. I thought you was gonna get it. It's cool. Hey, NCAA.
College basketball tournament. The college basketball tournament, man. You know, y'all heard what my co-host. Y'all didn't even call him his name right now. My co-host. Y'all heard what he said.
I knew he was gonna do this.
But we going Sorry Hills in Kansas tonight. Let's get it. And does money buy happiness? Nah, but hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. It'll bring me a whole lot of happiness right now, boy. But but at this time, man, you know how we do it, bro. Thank you for watching. Thank you for rocking with us, man. And like we always say, if you gonna fly first class, you might as hold on. I said that all the way wrong.
Hey, bro. Yeah, he over here calling the NCAA the NAACP.
I'm off, right?
Yeah, you off, bro.
But because we took too many weeks in between, bro. It threw off my schedule.
Get on this cool,
all
bro.
right, here we go. Here we go.
Go ahead, bro.
But you laughing.
Go ahead. I'm bro.
All right. If you're gonna fly, you might as well
fly first class, baby.
Thank you for watching. We out.
First Class Podcast.